People in places from your past are portals to older versions of you. That's why when you come home to visit your family, you find yourself bickering with your family the exact same way you did when you were a teenager, because they also think that you're a teenager again, okay? When you go back to your high school reunion and all of a sudden everybody remembers all their petty drama they had like 10, 20 years ago, these places are portals. And they also give you an opportunity to consider how much growth you may or may not have had. Because if you find yourself going back to these places that remind you of versions of you that you used to be, and you're still showing up the same way that you did that many years ago, that means that you're getting an opportunity to observe and look at the ways that you're showing up and decide, do you actually want to heal this? Do you actually want to show up differently, right? You have to ask yourself that. And every single time you do that is an opportunity for you to decide if you actually want to heal that wound. And I'm telling you, it is possible. But it starts with knowing how to regulate yourself. It starts with being able to take a deep breath before you say anything. It starts with realizing that this person is experiencing a trigger, and when they act on that trigger, they're acting in a certain program. There's a certain script that comes with that program. And how they relate to you, if you relate back to them in the same way, then you're reinforcing that program. But if you show up and realize, okay, I'm in a portal, and I actually need to show up as like the adult version of myself by regulating myself, taking a deep breath before I speak, and then saying something really different from what the typical script is, you're going to force them by accident, unintentionally, just by being yourself, just by being your adult self. They're going to be forced out of that program because they're going to be like, wait, that's not what the program said I'm supposed to say. What's my line in that script that I was supposed to say? Oh, this is not on the script. I have to improv? That is where change and growth happens, okay? So portals are also blessings, okay? They're fantastic spaces for you to assess how much growth you've actually had. And I don't know, I see it very optimistically.